Today we're just going to be talking about area of basic shapes. So you're going to need this 7th grade mathematics reference charts. And we're going to be looking at this area right here. So if it's a triangle, you use this formula. A rectangle or a square, you use that formula. And trapezoid and triangle and so on. So let's talk about what these letters mean inside here. So for a triangle, it says area equals a half, and B stands for base and H stands for height. So this is the base, and the height would be the middle of the triangle. It has to be where it forms a right angle. So if you have a triangle that looks like that, this would be the height, and this would be the base. And for a rectangle or a parallelogram or a square, you use base times height. For a trapezoid, trapezoids have different size bottoms and tops. So they have two bases. Base 1 and base 2. And then the height is, again, it's got to form a right angle. So the height usually shown by a dotted line. We're not going to do circle yet today. You'll need that for another day. But remember, B stands for base, H stands for height, and trapezoid has two bases. For today's lesson, you're going to have 10 shapes. And the first thing is you're going to have to figure out what the shape is. So like on number 1, it is a rectangle, also known as a parallelogram. And you're going to have to use your chart and figure out what formula goes with parallelogram, which is the base times the height. You're also going to have to figure out what equation would work. So you're going to have to show me that the equation would be where we're plugging in numbers. The base for this shape is 12, then the height times 2. So you got to show me this part and the equation, and then it also wants an answer. So 12 times 2 would make 24. And its area, and area is squared, so you can either write square inches, or you can just write 24 inches squared, if you know how to do that in the computer. The little 2 floating means squared. So there's 10 different shapes and 3 things that you have to do for each shape. Name the shape, tell me the formula, the equation, and the answer.